Hello, Russ. I am a missionary for the Mormon Church. How can I help you?
Hi, Sandra. I'm wondering about a certain passage in my Bible. Isaiah 43:10, and another like it, Isaiah 44:6. As a Christian, I would say that the context reveals that only God is God and that he knows of no others. How is LDS polytheism explained in light of these passages? I'm not intending a spirit of contention, but rather, seriously wondering.
Let me understand your question. Are you saying that we believe in various gods?
I'm not saying you worship various gods. I'm saying that the LDS religion believes other gods exist. I don't know what you personally believe. Is it true that LDS theology has taught the concept of eternal progression, where God had a God and his God before him?
In those particular scriptures, yes, God is telling his people that he is the only one who they needed to worship, for they were worshipping idols.
Do you, however, deny the existence of other deity?
As I said before, we only believe and worship one God. About the existence of other gods, we don't know. Only God knows.
In those passages, I find that God was, in addition to saying that they only need to worship one God, that he is the only God in existence. Sandra, excuse me, but didn't Joseph Smith state in the King Follett Discourse that he has always preached on the existence of multiple gods, and that men can become gods too? And what about the, quote, Council of the Gods, unquote, found in the LDS scriptures called the Pearl of Great Price?
Yes, the Bible is a great source to find out the mysteries of God. And prophets are also another source. I know that all what the prophet Joseph Smith and other prophets said could be somewhat difficult to understand, but Russ, have you asked God if Joseph Smith was truly his prophet? Have you inquired of the Lord?
When you ask me if I have inquired of the Lord, you're asking me if I have accepted what's known by Mormons as Moroni's challenge. I have not asked God if the Book of Mormon is true, because to do so would be to ask God to give a different answer to that which has already been revealed. Imagine if a person asked God if more than one God exists. God might say, "Have you read my word?" I would say, "Well, yes." God might respond, "Well, then, LOL, what is the problem?" For now, I would like to tell you that I don't think you are giving me the whole LDS story, and I'm wondering why.
Russ, that is our invitation to all. I can't tell you right now how I know that the Book of Mormon is truth, or how I know that Joseph Smith was a prophet of God, and how I have come to know that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is the gospel of Christ on earth. But all of what I just said will mean nothing to you, because faith cannot be proof and you have to find it for yourself.
You're right. It means little to me in light of my specific questions. It's not that you mean little to me, and it's not that your testimony is of no value. I'm looking for specifics. Sandra, it's been great chatting with you here on sunny Planet Zolar. God bless you, and goodbye for now. I hope we meet again someday. Let's compare Sandra's answer that Mormons believe in only one God to that of former Mormon prophet, seer, and revelator, Joseph Fielding Smith. He said, quote, "The prophet, Joseph, taught that our father had a father and so on." Joseph Fielding Smith also stated, quote, "Our Father in heaven, according to the prophet, had a father, and since there has been a condition of this kind through all eternity, each other had a father," unquote. Doctrines of Salvation 2:47. But God's testimony is this: "Ye are my witnesses, saith the Lord, and my servant whom I have chosen, that ye may know and believe me, and understand that I am he. Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me." Don't you think, if there was another God, that God would know about it? Who do you believe? The Mormon Church? Or God? Grace and peace.